Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 1, Episode 4, Gremlins, Secrets of the Mogwai. As you can see, new episodes Thursdays. Last week it came out, I said this before, on a Monday. Well, it was Tuesday at 3 a.m. So I stayed up till 3 a.m. on Tuesday, but I was riding out Monday into that. I think I'll be doing them at 3 a.m. from next week on. There's only 3 more weeks left. 2 episodes a week, 10 episodes total. We're about to finish Episode 4. I only didn't do it this week because I had Barry and Ted Lasso finales Sunday and Tuesday, and I stayed up till like 4 or 5 a.m. watching and editing those for the channel, and I was so spent I had to sleep like all day yesterday, and I'm thinking I'm not getting up at 3 a.m. to do a third one. That'd be 3 within like 4 days of each other. So I was like, I need to get a little sleep and not die. But now that those 2 shows are over, those were my 2 big shows on the channel right now. Now we have this, and Always Sunny in Philadelphia starts next week. So maybe I'll just watch that, edit that up. By the time I edit that up, it'll be close to these coming out, and I'll just pull an all-nighter on Thursdays. It'll work out quite beautifully, where I'll just have a string of shows coming out on Thursday or Wednesday into Thursday. Either way, I'll figure it out. But last we saw with this, we had Sam get detached from the actual train by Elle. Elle manipulated us, even though Yao, who was Randall Park, and also Odd, who is this giant shape-shifting crazy person, he even helped us. He was telling Sam, why do you trust this thief? So even though he was our enemy, he actually did give Sam good information. But what did it do? Because at the end, Sam is like, you know what? I'm not going to listen to Yao. I'm going to believe that you are our friend and that you are here to help us. And he gives her Gizmo willingly, and she goes, peace out. She detaches the train. We are now stuck. I said at the end of the last episode, my theory is, being as we are in the middle of nowhere, I'm thinking Odd isn't gone. We kicked him off the train in the middle, though. You never kick someone off the train in the middle. They could grab onto anything and survive. I mean, not that we want Odd to die, but I mean, at the time we probably did. We kick him off the side, into the water, done. No problems. But now it might be an asset. I'm thinking, why would we do it like that? Well, maybe we did it like that because now he could help Sam. Maybe Sam will be trapped. He has no Gizmo. Elle took Gizmo. And maybe Odd will be like, listen, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have eaten your Mogwai. Because we also find out that eating a Mogwai whole, you can't chop it up. I mean, that's what they said. You got to eat it whole. And that's what Riley Green does. Riley Green detaches his jaw, eats it whole. He ate a gremlin, puked it up. The gremlin that is puked up is still looking around and in a jar. Very awesome, yet creepy and weird. But the other gremlins are crashing into the force field wall that he built. Very much like Velociraptors. I said BD Wong and wife are next to him, Sam's parents. Let's just jump in. We have a bunch of things. Oh, last thing. Zach Galligan, it said at the end, is the voice of Henchman 2. I don't know which henchman is Henchman 2. It could be any of them. I'm thinking it is the fatter one that got his finger bitten off and eaten in the last episode. Also, Eric Bauza. I might be saying that wrong. It's B-A-U-Z-A. Bauza? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but he is the voice of Henchman 1. Either way, he's a voice actor that's in 100 other animated shows. So you guys want to see more of what I do, in the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see these in full unedited. Hundreds of other shows and movies, Toriko, Legend of Korra, Avatar, Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest. Look in the description for the link for Patreon. If not, Season 1, Episode 4, Gremlins, Secret of the Mogwai.
The countryside is so the same.
Last we saw, Elle was
right
on a train.
Down and put up street signs.
Oh, that parasol is not in the best of shape. Hopefully that box is airtight. We never saw her get off the train. All right, what's this all about? Now we got some... What is this?
Those bandits wouldn't stop chasing me.
No bandits allowed at my inn.
I don't trust this lady already.
So here's something happy. Mengpo's inn isn't only bandit-free. Hogs are the only acceptable currency here. My sister designed that.
Oh, does she work here too?
Once.
Yeah, you don't want to drink that. See, this lady's crazy.
There I go, being a sappy Sally. You drank it all?
Must be good tea.
Oh, you do seem more relaxed.
Welcome. It's my first day.
I was hoping Odd would still be around. I kind of dug the creature design. He's already here. Or we're sailing. There is a vomit
What are those
pile.
things doing to themselves?
I hope the Gremlins find a weak spot or weaken it after colliding and do it 500 times. I think Sam's gonna save us and gain Elle's trust. The comedy in this is great. So they faked it. There's no one in bed, clearly.
Name's Way, by the way.
Oh, super nice inn, huh?
But boy, I sure am glad I'm not the only teenager here anymore. All the other guests are so old.
Teenager? Maybe all these people were young people. And they're aging rapidly because of it. Sam drank it. Oh, God. She's going to take his youth. Ooh. Where did it go? What is it doing? Look, they're all young. Yeah, the dude's not crazy. He was 15. Or have they been there that long that they aged?
Whoa.
If they keep drinking the
such
tea.
A cute baby panda dragon?
He doesn't remember. So it takes all their memories.
Can I call you Giz?
Yes.
I've heard angrier chirps from you, so I'm gonna take that as a yes. If Mangpo's brain suck tea didn't erase all of his herb knowledge.
Supposedly, they can wipe memories.
Oh, there you go. Sam, you genius. You little herbalist, you. Throw it in Sam's face.
And you're pretty cool.
Yeah, Gizmo's like, come on, what are we doing here?
The Mid-Autumn
Oh,
Festival.
she's afraid he'll remember and hate her.
I knew something was off about you.
Shoot the memory shit in her face so she don't remember nothing. There you go. Gizmo, you class act.
Gizmo!
And see, now it looks even worse for Elle.
Stop!
Everyone is...
Look, if I'm gonna be honest,
You'll love it soon.
Uh-oh, what's this all? Oh, is he gonna start making more gremlins?
Number 1.
Billy's number 2, so I'm thinking Billy is the fatter henchman. They looked a little tinier. Why aren't you closing that hole, dude?
Interesting. I simply need to channel their destructive energy.
Yeah, that's why you close the hole. All these, oh, the ventilation system.
That's why I'm the boss and you're henchman number 2. Don't you dare tell me your real name.
He'll lose it if it doesn't get treated.
Uh-huh. And just so you know, I don't care.
This is a two-person job, especially if we need to amputate.
If you do amputate, I want the arm.
Oh my God. I love how devious he is.
We would go weeks, months without a guest. I could make sure no one would ever feel pain like I did.
I mean, at least she's not like cutting you up and eating you, if that's a plus. What do we do? Oh my God, we're...
Mid-Autumn Festival celebration.
the worst thing that ever happened to me was during that Mid-Autumn Festival.
They sold her to Riley? Did they sell her to Riley? Oh, they sent her to steal from him?
Dear,
What shitty
whoever
parents.
you're looking for is long gone. I repurpose all kinds of trash.
Oh my God, that's sad.
Every year, we would steal floating lanterns and resell them during the festival. They grabbed too many lanterns, and before they knew it, they were floating high above the city.
She's loving it.
No one ever found out how long they held on for, but their cries echoed through the night.
That's a good reason to hate the Mid-Autumn Festival.
That was definitely a reference to Phoebe Cates.
I really missed you.
There.
And Meng Po is loving it. All over everything. And Gizmo is showering it from the heavens. We're all gonna get cured. Ooh. Oh, everyone's gonna go back to normal. Meng Po, you better run, Meng Po.
Cutie bows.
Who can forget the girl that disconnected them from a moving train?
No, let go. Sweet Sprout.
Let her
To keep
remember.
forgetting is too good for her.
Or she'll
Her
do it all
punishment should
again.
be remembering that she had everything she ever wanted.
Back. Come back.
We probably should have burned down her house and imprisoned her. What are we gonna hope she
You
learned?
still want me to go with you?
We need you. Plus, after seeing all you've been through...
Please spare me the sad boo-boo eyes.
Giz, didn't Sam say I was pretty cool?
Are you okay with being called Giz?
It's a beautiful
He
place.
loves being called Giz.
They're gonna go through the vents. Oh, he's calling to order a meeting. 3, up into the vent. That's the biggest one left. We're out. All right, guys, fantastic episode yet again. We get Mang Po, who is this little old lady. I didn't think it sounded like Sandra Oh, but I'm like, Randall Park was in the last one. We didn't see him again. And I know Sandra Oh was right next to him in the cast. So I was like, are we getting Sandra Oh in episode 4? Clearly not. It didn't sound like her voice, but sometimes voice actors could really mask themselves. Like Billy is henchman too. Zach Galligan. I keep saying Billy, but it's Zach Galligan, the actor. And it doesn't sound anything like him. His voice is like, hey, boss. You could easily mask your voice. I didn't think it was, but it's confirmed. It is Amy Hill. That name sounds familiar. I'll look it up after. But Amy Hill was the voice of Mang Po. Mang Po is this little old lady. She reminded me of somebody else. Mang Po has tea that takes your memories. So this one dude does card tricks. He's like, yeah, I'm 15 years old, even though I look like I'm 17. The dude has been there for God knows how long. He's going gray. It has to be like 40, 50 years she has imprisoned these people. She's like, it's very rare that someone comes through. So when they do, I give them the tea and they stay. So Elle comes in. We don't even see the train. The episode started off, Elle is walking along the tracks. So is Sam, but Sam's further back. Elle makes it in. Elle immediately realizes something's up. She's used to these shenanigans. So she's like, I ain't drinking the tea. She puts it in the plant. The plant dies. We end up finding out all that we need to know. She eventually is forced to drink the tea. And we find out that her parents were using her as a little child thief, and they told her to go steal from Riley Green. So when she went over, she stole from him, he caught her, and her parents were like, we out of here, and just left her for dead, basically. Riley, you could take our daughter. Then she totally does a Phoebe Cates from Gremlins 1 and 2. One of the biggest things I remember about Phoebe Cates, who was Kate, the character's name was Kate, Phoebe Cates, Kate, she would tell these horrific stories about her father dying. Spoiler alert if you've never seen Gremlins. But she's like, my dad dressed up as Santa Claus and fell down the chimney and cracked his neck and died. And we smelled the body burning when we lit the fire because his corpse was in the chimney. Then in part 2, there's another sad tale, and Billy cut her off and was like, Jesus Christmas. They were doing that with Elle. They had to have been. It was such a similarity. She was like, yeah, my parents, this and that. It was like this somber tale of her parents being killed. She said they stole so many lanterns that they flew up to the sky. No one knows how high. And then all we heard were the screams as they plummeted to the ground and died. So very similar to Phoebe Cates' stories. I love how they did the similarities. I don't even know if I'm right, but I have to be. And if I am, I don't know how many people would even pick that up because that is like a deep cut. Besides all that, Riley Green opens up a hole. He puts some water on them, tests it out, grows 3 more gremlins. He leaves the hole open too long. One of the henchman 1, he got bit. BD Wong and wife, Sam's parents, say, let us out. We are trained to do this. We'll heal him. And Riley Green is like, I kind of don't trust you, but hey, whatever. And if anything, you amputate the arm, I want the arm. He is devious and crazy on many levels. We end up conquering Mang Po. He's about to drink the tea, but why take her memories away? All you're going to do is just make her life easier because she's never going to remember it. The best way to conquer someone like that is have them remember how shitty they are. So now she's stuck there. The only thing is, I'm not kidding. I would have burned her house to the ground and put her in a prison or something because all she's going to do is get lonely again, even more lonely because now everyone hates her guts and she has less friends than ever. I feel like she's just going to do it to the next person that wanders through. So we didn't really long-term solve her problem, I feel like. But in the end, Sam is like, Elle, whatever, let bygones be bygones. You had a shitty growing up, and we're willing to look past that. If you stop screwing us over, we got Gizmo, we're on our way, and I'm going to go edit this up. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see all these in full unedited as far as humanly possible. Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Toriko, Legend of Korra, Avatar, Adventure Time, My Little Pony, hundreds of shows and movies, all in full unedited. Check the description for Patreon. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.